Alright, there we are. Back. And it's Sunday again, it's 5 p.m. again, and it's time for the Outer Worlds again. So yeah, still a game made by Obsidian, made by people that were also involved in Fallout, and now we want to go and meet... Ooh, it's getting dark-ish. Hello. Why are you standing so close? And we wanted to go on a little quest and ask Hiram, the data broker, for help. Also, we have the Star-Crossed Troopers quest, the next station. So let's see. Region. Well, we're on Monarch, right? Caleb. Braxton. Space Crime Continuum. The Commuter. Printing Press Rollers. No. Mr. Pickett's Biggest Game. Where is Hiram? What quest is this? Star-Crossed Troopers. Oh, okay, so it's just going to Hiram anyway. Okay. So that's the same. Okay. So let's head over there. Ooh, can you see that? Like the shadow of this logo? It's cut off at the edges. That's not nice. That means they're clipping it too closely, I guess. Okay. So we wanted to go somewhere over there, so I guess that's this way. And I hope I still have an idea how this game is played. For the last few days I've been playing a game named Volcanoids with a friend. It was on sale and that friend got it and then suggested it. And it's basically... Oh, another Mantiqueen. I guess we could do this.
Help me!
We're all lightly on fire. Oh, there's a Menti swarm. Uh-oh. There's the swarm. Okay, just needs the right ammo. You're all revived again. Good. Luckily we're not on the difficult mode where actual deaths cause actual loss of companions, because that would have been a bit of a stupid move here right at the start. Alright. Where was I? Yeah, the game I was playing with a friend. The name actually just escaped my head. Volcanoids, that was it, right. And it's a wordplay on basically... Well, no, it's not a wordplay because that would be mole. Well, anyway, so it's about basically you're stuck on an island and you are there are robots attacking you and making the island have volcanic eruptions. And okay, that way. And you have to take over.
Take him down.
Plasma ain't doing anything.
Bigger.
Come on.
That's the last of them.
Okay, good. Yeah, so, the robots have like these tunneling machines, and you take one over and kind of keep upgrading it throughout the game. That's basically the gameplay is, you know, a lot of crafting and upgrading. Not quite as much crafting as Satisfactory, but still a certain degree of, you know, building and scavenging stuff, materials, and building stuff out of these. And yeah, it's a fun little...
Here we go. Pass that armor. Can't get past that plasma, Captain.
I'm really not playing too well, ain't I?
Plasma isn't working. Keep going.
Plasma isn't working. Oh, that didn't last long. And we got them all because my companions are respawning. But I guess I need to equip my companions with better weapons then. I keep yelling plasma isn't working. I guess that means I didn't give them any alternatives. So I guess there will be a little more inventory juggling soon. And maybe seeing if I can give someone better armor or something like that. Alright. Let's have a quick check if we have any big weapons. Light machine gun. Maybe I should try. Wait, who has, does Ellie have? She has the automag pistol, so let's compare with that. Tactical shotgun. Plasma carbine. Can I change the sword order somewhere? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, but I guess let's give her the light machine gun and see what that does against these.
Plasma isn't working! Boom!
And that's how it's done, Captain.
Okay, there was no Mantiqueen here, but at least... Oh, those were just Raptidons, okay. But I guess plasma isn't working is mainly...
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
But I guess that was more related to the science gun.
Hey you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
This place is supposed to look like horns? I don't see it.
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
You don't see how that's supposed to look like horns? I don't know if it's like a play on the weird horns that animals on these worlds here have, or what?
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders. A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
I said no, by the way, I forgot to read it out again. It's always if you alternate between games that have voiced players and not voiced. Maybe she never saw Earth Animal Horns, yeah. Yeah, I kind of think that, but I'm trying to remember what horns animals here have. I don't think we've seen a horned animal yet. Yeah, so I forgot to read this. Okay. What are you doing up here? Hunting marauders?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
How do I find the other C3s?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
What are you waiting for? Help me kill these marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
Alright.
Need something? Talk to Joy. And for the love of space, don't rile the marauders.
Why do people make such a big thing out of hiking? Once you're up, you just gotta go down again.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Yeah, it's a nice building. Okay, so what did she say about an archway? Maybe this way? Ah, okay. That seems to be some people. I guess that's if we had come the other way. But I guess let's go to Hiram first, and then hopefully I'll remember to come back out here. me they're standing near a barrel. Nope. Oh. That's a mechanical. That other is a slightly buggy marauder bouncing up and down happily. Guess if the mechanical is with them, then that's probably...
Incoming!
Alright. Ah. Loaded my guns. Why am I stuck?
We're not getting through. Watch it, Captain. Got him. That ain't working. It's too tough. On your right, Captain.
Oh.
Careful, you're hurt. You're hurt.
Yes, I noticed.
We're not getting through. Careful, you're hurt.
What's shooting at me there? Oh
Get
no.
up.
I didn't see where the shots came from. NPCs aren't bouncing, they are pathfinding? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's do all of that shooty thing again, I guess.
Nice and easy.
Let's see. Wait, let's first see that all my arms are loaded. Okay, good.
Go.
Their mistake.
Okay. We've got the big guy. Okay, completely different. Oh.
Good shooting.
Okay, I think this time we got everyone. Or maybe not. I guess you're doing it. Okay, so I can go looting. Because I think, yeah, you would have armor
That
and
does it.
stuff.
Time for a drink?
Alright, got some stuff. Geez, so many body parts around here. Anybody left? Hello? Hello, maraudy person. Okay, I guess we're supposed to go in there. Let's loot out there first.
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. Jeez. Okay. It's kind of, you know, it's an interesting way to visualize that someone can't see right now, but it also looks completely, you know, like unrealistic and ridiculous. Like in SWTOR you have something similar where like there are smoke bombs, but usually it's smoke bombs and then you just have like a cloud of smoke around someone's head. I guess those robots down there are the regular ones coming back. They don't look like enemies. Okay, that's sealed. But that's an entrance. Alright.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
We didn't even get our hands dirty.
Incoming!
I totally just walked into here and I could have done that a lot stealthier if I had just looked around for a second. Jesus. Those people with their weird ammo, you know, light ammo, dark ammo. Jesus. Doesn't say steal, right? So Hiram will probably not be angry at us.
Here's
for
the
looting
elevator,
everything here.
but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
That's the elevator? Okay. I guess we can vend some things here. Sell junk. I don't know. Oh right, we want to sell, and that only shows. Let's see how far we can get without selling too much. I guess they were going down there, so that's probably the next spot. $35 and $2. I'm kind of guessing there's probably a key to be found somewhere or something. I don't know. Let's see. It's a lot. Someone just said, hmm?
They're
on us.
Nice hit!
And that's how it's done, Captain.
Alright. I guess we found that one. Oh, oh wait. It says my weapon needs repairs. Let's try being a little more sneaky this time. Says as I walk into...
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom.
Face to intercom. Okay, so I guess no enemies here. Let's see if there's anything useful anywhere else. Doesn't look like it. I wonder if there's something up there, if I can even get there. No, I don't think so. We can't mantle, sadly. such an amount of freedom games where you can mantle up on like little ledges at like chest height or something, because you know it's something you would normally, you know, a person is normally able to do that with different amounts of effort depending on how well in training you are, like me right now having stayed at home for weeks. Nah, but in general that would be easy.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, she hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you. See, Nyoka? I
No.
barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
Not only did I forget to read repeatedly, I also accidentally pushed the wrong button and gave the wrong, well, a different answer than I made to be giving. The elevator and doors are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again. How many Marauders broke into the station?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
What's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me, something information-related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe.
I'll see what I can do. It's a door I could hack. It's another door one could hack.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
I was too fast for that voice message. Potatoes. Or bread or whatever, I don't know. I like that the elevators here are so standardized. I mean, you know, it makes sense in a way, you know, that first it's the corporations just building random stuff, you know, cheap as they can, and then it's you know, like mass produced probably for an, you know, like Arc, like, you know, generation ship or well, hibernation ship. So it makes sense that all the elevators would look the same, because, you know, they just, you know, bulk produce the parts for the different buildings they expected. On the other hand, you know, like this is, what, 70 years after? So it's not as if, you know, in the meantime they couldn't have started producing stuff or, you know, gotten deliveries. Okay.
Shh.
There are a few people that I want to pick a fight with.
Don't mess with us.
Hell of a kill.
Gonna find you. Can't get
Nice
past that
one.
armor.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Yeah, definitely. I guess that's what they're commenting on. is my weapon, not...
Gonna find you!
Okay. Let's pick
They got the
this
drop
one.
on us.
Help! Help! Suffer!
Huh. That felt like I did no damage. Thanks. Good that my companions can at least shoot. Because I sure can't. Money and hacking utensils always appreciated. Okay, that's stairs going up somewhere. Let's check downstairs first. We didn't loot you yet. And that. Computer is off too. Let's take everything not bolted down. Because that's the important maxim. Plain and pure water. Contains sugar. You know, on one hand, all these products with their like artificial ingredients are kind of very in your face. On the other hand, you know, I still like it. It's just, you know, it tells you a lot about music box. Ding ding. You know, it tells the story of the world nicely, that it's so bad that they can sell something that is called plain and pure water. Not just, you know, like beer or, you know, like not aqua or whatever, like actual, not just water, but actually it says plain and pure. And then basically the ingredients are the opposite. Next 72 hours, chance of thunderstorms and severe thunderstorms, including lightning strikes forecast across the mountain region. Messages from Ramsey, emergency protocols. To iBroker. As I stated in my prior 4 messages, there is simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high-energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time. And yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, they could have been damaged under load, but the point remains, nothing happened. We caught the issue in time, the engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave it will not happen again. Now please cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Thank you, Val. From I am a voyeur. Subject toilets. Okay. I see some people have fake names. J. Ramsey. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you take a steaming dump, but I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really, that was sarcasm. Theodore. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we will all be. Warmest regards, Val. Postscript, you take too many bathroom breaks and you know it. Universal Defense Logistics. I wonder what that is. The prior owners of this place, or what? That looks like a nice one. Devil's Peak Summit. Okay, that's the top floor exit, I guess. There's some more looting opportunities. I do wish, you know, that's just like, you know, fun, well, quality of life things, and, you know, not like big criticism of the game, but with all the stuff you can collect, I wish it was sorted more. Devil's Peak environmental controls. And that's something that also needs to be hacked with quite some skill, which I could do, but it seems kind of a waste, especially since I have apparently 50 of these hacking thingies. And this uses 37 of them, so it would take me down quite a bit. Where was I? What did it say? Oh, it needs a key card here, so the key card I can probably come back, so that's a waste. If I try to hack it now. Also, of course, that's where he came in. That was the second spot where we can continue. Okay. You know, since it's not 25, but 35, it means like I can only unlock one of the many in this house. So let's wait and see whether we maybe need any of those, or whether it's just for a greedy moment, you know.
Boy, take you! Keep this up and I won't have any new battle scars.
I wish the little... Oh.
Here we go!
Oh, that doesn't really work well.
That's the last of them, I think.
Oh, you took care of it. Okay, good. I was just about to minify him. I guess the science gun only does plasma damage, so they wouldn't complain. Anyway, I wish all those little barks that they say had a had subtitles, which apparently they don't.
Ah, Marauder free at last! I'll get the door. Do hurry on in.
Robots. Very large. Oh, it's all free. Thank you, Harm. A flamethrower? Yes, please. Why is this all... Interesting that this is all not stealing. I guess they want to, you know, like if you reach this spot, you know, to let you be able to get some rewards. But it kind of seems weird to just walk into someone's living room and take everything out. Like downstairs, you know, it's kind of, oh, I thought it belonged to the Marauders, you know, it's not quite as bad. Okay, so let's talk to him.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
You know why I'm here. Can we continue our conversation from the intercom now?
If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Careful, I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclast are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
So we kick them off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Tell me more about MSI and the Iconoclasts.
Graham and his Iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
Where in Stellar Bay?
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
Why Amber Heights?
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting philosophist ramblings on my airwaves.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
Do I want to offer? I could just kill them all. Let's try that.
Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night.
Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
So what's an info broker?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
Can I ask all of them? Let's try Earth. Have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
What can you tell me about Phineas?
Not much, admittedly.
You must know something about him.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color.
I'm listening.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
Okay, so he has an ulterior motive, probably. That's interesting.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I'm curious about MSI and the Iconoclasts.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
I could use some dirt on Sanjar Nandi.
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
Huh. Okay, so what we know is that... So Sanjar got a loophole from Hiram that let him stay in command in Stellar Bay. And he only got in there because of this massacre at Amber Heights. Which of course begs the question, did he maybe order that massacre? And of course he's not really popular among the corporations. That kind of makes sense, because he kind of seems to be running for this area of space a comparatively unexploitative corporation here. What do you mean?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
Graham Bryant's deep dark secrets?
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
So, either Graham... So Graham lost friends and family and... Well, I don't know what friends and family in this case means. Does it... Like, you know, are these actual friends and family, or is it more like, you know, the corporation family? So it's just... Because I think they were both... executives, or at least got fairly high in their companies. But I think Graham was security, right? So that could mean, you know, I'm wondering if, you know, they had a falling out because, you know, either Sanjay ordered Graham to do the Amber Heights massacre, or Graham found out that Sanjay ordered the massacre or something like this, or whether they're just, you know, whether it's just about the other stuff Graham mentioned. story between MSI and the Iconoclasts?
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left.
Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet.
So you're the glue? And there was nothing in it for you, huh?
Even then, I plied my trade as an information broker, albeit in a smaller capacity. Of course, I demanded an exchange for the data. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
When did the partnership fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
Oh, so maybe Graham is quite morally gray. So the question is, was that later? Or was that, you know, Graham actually doing something like the Amber Heights massacre or something? But I don't know. Then he would probably not say that Graham, you know, is missing all his friends at the same time if he believed that.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
Let's talk about the board.
There are so many members. Do specify.
Got any compromising information on the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny, deny, deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
So the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcome it back into the fold.
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
So if I wanted to cause an upheaval on the board, I would probably want to support, you know, like strengthen MSI.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
That's enough gossip for now.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
Aww. It was the only option of me to get out of this conversation. I'd like to secure some information.
I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange.
Oh, no.
How
okay.
low you seemingly regard my trade.
I need to
Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
A little step ladder. I guess to repair stuff up there. That's a nice little detail, actually, you know. Thinking about how he might use this room, you know. And that, you know, he might need a step ladder to get at that. Search the outpost. I'll happily search the outpost. As long as there's loot in it for me. This terminal. Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, okay, so that's... I think that's the company he took the post over from, right? Authorized broadcaster. Select recorded transmissions for a listing of all scheduled incoming and outgoing broadcasts. To go live, please ask your producer to initiate broadcasting. Do not begin broadcasting without the supervision of a senior producer. Thank you, Val. Tired of itchy acid burns? Try Anticleo's artisanal boar-scented moisturized cream. Okay. Priority transmission log. Accessing. Status. The station's primary band is presently oversaturated with continual transmissions from sister settlements. Off-world signals are unable to be isolated for recording. Amber Heights data is Iconoclast in origin. Graham is behind it. Must speak with him. Stellar Bay broadcasts are coded gibberish. Could potentially use to blackmail Sanjar. He has its signature all over it. Personal files. Memorandum type. Clear blue skies. Mood optimistic. Dare I say the future is looking bright. Indeed, I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sandra and Graham are living up to their promises and have not interfered with initial broadcasts. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life here. Sneaky, sneaky. Mood, sneaky. Had a near miss the other day. Nearly ended up with a board on my trail. We will mark that trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmission involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information-gathering associates know to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing hazard has never been so thrilling, nor high stakes. Should have known. Mood furious. Pox it all, those imbecilic children, in their hatred of each other, Sanjar and Graham have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other all right, and me right alongside them. I should have never invited them to play, but what to do about it now? What to do indeed. Alright, he's not too happy. Something he would have to hack. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Okay, so let's see what our actual mission is. Okay, search the outpost is that. That's our mission, I guess, at the moment. Help the broker deal with MSI and the Iconoclasts. The broker can't deliver the location of the chemicals until you stop the Iconoclasts and MSI transmissions that are interfering with the use of the tower. Sanjar Nandi leads MSI out of Stellar Bay, and Graham Bryant leads the Iconoclasts out of Amber Heights. Earning their favor might convince them to stop transmitting. Complete the quest, The Commuter, for Graham to start earning the Iconoclast's trust. Okay, The Commuter we have here. Okay. The board, like in Control? I watched another streamer start playing Control and he found one of these Threshold Kids TVs, and afterwards he was silent, then started throwing all objects he could find at that TV and ran away. Yeah, that seems like a natural reaction. Like, what? You know, I mean, it's, you know, like, if you watch children's TV or watch TV that you used to watch as a child, you'll notice that often you know, the shows that you remember as, you know, often the kids don't get the creepy aspects of the show. You know, they just watch it and, you know, take it at face value, and that's why. Okay, I think we'll be doing something here later. Not sure I should twiddle with this right now. Although I guess... Wait, is there a quick save? Yeah. It's the usual key, I'm surprised. Not sure what I just did. Okay. So I can totally understand that they would make shows that would be kind of creepy. And I mean, you know, they were trying to tell the children about this stuff and were trying to get the children to not, you know, tell on these secrets. And that's not a natural way to be for a child, you know, and to grow up for a child. So I'm not surprised that this Threshold Kids show on Control felt very very dark. Okay, that's Bayside Terrace. I guess that's where we want to go. Terror on Monarch with Ruth Bellamy. Interesting. Hello, Niles. Where is Fraser?
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Okay, that seems like a very subtle thing. I don't know if... Off I go then. Let's try to be stealthy.
I bet you'll like Rebecca. What's up?
I'm sure you've got all manner of hunting stories. Tell me one.
I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean. He had a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
So, why was he called Dirty Don?
When we set out to hunt down the Raptidons, I found out firsthand where his nickname came from. Dirty Don killed those Raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury. In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious.
What happened to him? Is he still out there tearing up the wildlife? I'm a little bit scared to get that answer.
Day came when he tried to take on a mana queen. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
Okay. So...
I'll keep it down.
I wonder if there's a way around? Or, no, that's just decoration. I think we might be able to get up here. Nope. Okay. Wait, can we maybe? No. Come on, jump, jump. Okay. Well, let's sneak up on him then and see if we can take him out more quietly. Because those people sure don't look trustworthy. Well, you know what? Maybe we convince him to go away.
You're back? You shouldn't be. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
I need to get inside.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
Don't I'll go through you. You're here for Carlotta, I get it. I'll offer, you get paid, we all go home with a win. I'm here to investigate reports of a mantis swarm infestation.
Oh, of all the void damned. I ain't getting eaten alive for a couple of bits. Pack it up, crew!
Didn't even have to shoot anyone. That's nice. How many of you are there? It'd be funny if there was a mantis swarm infestation now. Well, at least we got some free ammo. So I guess instead of lead ammo, there's also light ammo. Sulfur safe power generation system. Warning, unauthorized access to this equipment may result in injury, death, or unemployment. Vector state is unstable. Corrosive gas levels critical. Gas vents closed. Recommendation, open gas vents. Route the gas outside. Jesus, what's in there that it would be worth picking like that? Okay, let's see, can we increase my... Oh, I guess we can call... That's probably what we want to do. We want to call Parvati back to give us a bonus. Door thing?
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Do you have a moment to talk about our through the order of scientific inquiry? Relax, the sublight squad is gone.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway?
Just your friendly neighborhood iconoclast. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Nice. And I wonder if those tossball cards will just end up being sold as junk. Or safe. Tempted to try to get such a safe and just pick it and see if there's anything useful in there. Wait, let's see, I just only sold junk. I don't think I have any tossball cards in my inventory. So unless they're immediately unlocked, well, I guess I can probably. I think here buy back, right? Yeah. Okay, so those get sold. The music box as well. The happy cysty pig when its lid is open. Consider yourself earwormed.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Why did Sandra ban you from working with the Iconoclasts?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Why have you been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the Iconoclasts for doing it.
Where will they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
I'd go... I think I'll try to get on Zoe's good side. I think Graham is, you know, like he's got his printing press, so he should be happy. And he seems to be, you know, like he's gotten a lot of people hurt and killed, so having extra food and medicine, you know, you need both. You need something for the soul and something for the body.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
But I taste so wonderful. So what was that with the gas here? Oh, is there a door in there somewhere? Oh, a locked door. And no exits here. I wonder if that's just like decoration to make it look bigger. That room, or if we're intended to get in there. Although I think it's sealed, not barred, right? Barred, so probably just means we didn't want you to go, you know, we didn't want to have to build an entire different looking house here. Alright. I guess we can return to Graham via fast travel. Amber Heights. Let's go back to the Unreliable and get Parvati. Okay, who... I think we gotta keep Nyoka. So let's take along Parvati and see if we can do anything over there with her help in engineering. Region Amber Heights, Bayside Terrace Warehouse. Okay, so these pipes are kind of fast travel exits. That sounds interesting. We need 55 hack to be able to vent this place. And I guess Parvati doesn't have that. Who has hacking skills? I guess we can apply that. Character. Skills. Where are we hacking wise? At 50. So that means for the next... Wait, but maybe we can get 5 from clothing. Tech skills. Hack plus 5. So this should work, right? We're wearing our smart hat. Oh, wait. One thing I should probably do. I don't know what this is good for, but we'll see. I guess. Of the generator and its environmental facing vents may be subject to burns, disfigurements, and increased risk of cancer. Please ensure that all on-site personnel have evacuated the venting area. Okay. I guess we vented something? So was that long enough? Oh, nope. Close the vents. Continue. Levels normal and nominal. Okay, good. So I guess we can go back out now. Woo. That worked, okay. Whatever that helped. Oh wait, maybe we had that door that didn't open, right? Maybe that fixed the power? No, still sealed, okay. Well, always smoke cigarettes that you found on the edge of a toilet. Right? Remember that. It's the healthy way to smoke cigarettes. Jesus, the things we do in games. Where did you find those? They smell like a toilet. Ah, no, that's just your imagination.
May the eternal truth guide you.
Alright. Sell. Okay, we don't have any junk to sell. We still have 45 room to carry.
What are you buying?
Okay, I think this was what we can do. So stuff that we can buy or something like that. Okay, let's just...
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
Try stealing here. But really, I'm gonna end up over encumbered soon enough. So let's just go in here. Get this over with. Talk to Graham and see how angry he gets. Can we talk to you first?
Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
I got your rollers. The rest of your account went to food and medicine. Let's ask about the Van Noys first.
They're hunters. Badass ones at that. Hope they're alright.
They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
Bad news, Sandra has made it illegal to sell to you guys.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sandra, our old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Time to fix up the printing press then?
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins! Our people died out there!
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Could have sent them after backing Zora up, right?
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
I'll do everything I can. Alright, so we can probably increase our hacking skills. What else do we want to do? Inspiration, determination. So first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, what else do we have up here? These aren't at 50 yet, so I guess that's that. So do we have all the things we've spec'd into at 50? And I guess, you know, like, my temptation is to now go, hey, I can still get free points here. You know, twice as much if I spec into leadership. The question is, I don't really know what max level is here and how often I'll get to do that. Well, but, you know, inspiration helps me with my companions. So I think I'll boost those up. I mean, I'm thinking, like, level 70, we're not deep enough into the story that we don't get at least, you know, I think we probably still get at least level, I don't know, 40 or something, so we're about halfway, we're not even halfway to max level. So I think we can probably get all of them to level 50. Or at least, I don't see a reason to go for melee, but, like, dodge kind of seems like a useful... Well, let's go for dodge, because we earlier spec'd into that, and leave leadership for later. Alright, so that's, I guess, the skills we'll be using. Okay. And... yeah, this is probably a good point to take a break before we return for the rest of the stream. Yeah. See you in a bit, I guess. I'll be